What up? It's your boy King Down 225 with another edition of King Speaks. And we gonna speak on again. I love covering these heavy topics. Reparations. Man, let's get the elephant out of the room. Do black people today deserve reparations? Hell yes. No, we were enslaved. Our ancestors was. But the point of the reparations is to make right a wrong you have done. Okay? You enslaved my ancestors that and you profited off of it and made the country of America, United States of America, the great nation that it is, the only superpower. And you got that head start off the backs of my people. So hell yeah, you owe us reparations. That shouldn't even be an argument. Everybody else get reparations when they get wronged by issues. For example, the Jewish people got reparations. Shit, the slave owners got reparations for freeing the the freeing of black people. But black people can't get reparations for the hard work that they put in and the blood and literal blood, sweat, the destruction of families to help build this, not even help build this, to build this country. Yes, yes, that's out the way. That shouldn't even be an argument. Now it should be what black people should be asking for when it comes to reparations. Like, man, I thought long and hard about this shit. Long and hard. And the first thing, obviously, black people should ask for when it comes to reparations. Not saying that we're going to get anything on this list. Let's go back, before I start, let's go back to why black people deserve reparations if you're still not convinced with the slavery aspect. Okay? Well, I can bring up all the atrocities that's happened since slavery, from slavery to George Floyd. I can bring up red line, the unions. I've said this shit so many times that I'm trying to get this in y'all brain. And I don't want black people to sit around, because I don't do that. I don't sit around and feel sorry for myself. I'm like, oh, white people owe us. No, I don't care. But I always look at shit as a business, how they look at it. Like, you got free labor. All I'm asking for you is to pay your bill, your tab. Don't run out on my restaurant, dine and dash. Pay your bill. That's all we ask. We're not asking for no advantage. We're not asking for nothing extra. We asking for what you owe. That's it. All the obstructions y'all putting our way for our success, the Jim Crow, medical, political, housing. Shit, we even had to protest in religion. I'm a AME. Like, if you look up the history of AME, we protest the Protestants because we didn't feel that blacks were represented properly in the church. The history of the AME is the only church in American history or history that started its church strictly off race and not religion. Look that shit up if you think I'm lying. So that's what I'm talking about, the injustices that black people, it's well documented and known. So America, that's what reparations should be. You should, of course, Pay us what you owe. And stop doing the heinous acts that you help fix the heinous acts that your forefathers implemented and you still participate in. That should be part of the reparation. The first thing, now let's get to what black people should ask. I don't even want to say ask. Require for their bill. Okay, your bill. I'm asking you to pay your bill, but this is a bill. This is a debt. This ain't like, oh, this is a debt. Look at it like business. You ran out on your hotel bill. You dined and dashed. Okay. You drove off from the damn car lot without paying for the car. You owe me. So the first thing I said black people should ask for, obviously, is not money. It's land. And I've had these discussions so many times. They're like, man, they never gonna give you that. They never gonna give you that. Man, what's wrong with asking? Closed mouth don't get fed. Shit. First thing black people should ask for out the gate is land. Fuck that money shit. That's number two. But the first thing should be land, bro. So many times I dream of a day where all black people just saying, fuck it. I mean, talking about ADOS or foundational black people, however you want to call descendants of black slaves, that particular group. Like, fuck it, man. We need to just go get our own land somewhere. Because I'm always got tired of being the reason. Y'all the reason why. Y'all the bad. Y'all the black. Y'all the criminals. Y'all this. Y'all don't do nothing but hold us back. Like, okay, let's remove all black people from America since we such the fucking problem. And go find our own land and create our own nation. So that's what we should ask for. Land. And it just shit sounds so weird saying asking when you just paying your debt. That's how I feel about reparations. So this goddamn asking shit I keep saying is pissing me off. So we should, I don't want to say demand. I don't like that either. We should require, I guess, land, like so we can establish our own nation. Not our own nation. Think of that. Our own land. Ours. That's what we should have. You ripped us from our home. Brought us here, enslaved us, and made us work for free and never paid your goddamn debt. Of course, the second thing I obviously said is money. I think every descendant of slaves should get $1 million. Point blank period. Oh man, the economy would crash. It's bullshit. I don't hear that bullshit. Miss me with that bullshit. You can afford it. You can afford it. You can even break the payments down to like 50,000 a year for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? If I die before I get all my money, you give to my descendants. And everybody below the age of 18 don't start getting their money until they reach the age of 18. And like I said, if I die, that adds on to that shit. No, I don't want my money to go away. That's not how generational wealth is built. I want to be able to pass my $1 million down to my descendants. It's only right? It shouldn't just disappear just because I die. Obviously. That's number. I'm going to make a top 10 list on this because I'm not going to give y'all my good reparation ideas right now. I'm getting a top 10 list. Channel coming soon. King's list. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Somebody going to steal my shit. Well, the last one I'm going to give y'all right now before I do my top 10 list, I just, felt this type of way about reparations because I seen this video and I wanted to get this shit out. Land, money, and the third one, this is gonna blow your motherfucking mind, is establish a free trade between African Americans and Africa. Like, if you don't want to give us the money or the land, I'll take number 3. Free trade, no, look that up if you don't know what free trade is. I mean, absolutely. And America should sponsor and encourage, because they help build this invisible divide between African and African Americans. I'm gonna say the number one reason how they help build this divide is the fucking media. That's why I started my channel. So black voices can be heard. That bullshit, the media projects African Americans in certain light, so the world thinks we criminals and thugs. And the media project Africa in a certain light, so African Americans all think they chucking spears and living in huts and shit. When the actuality is the fucking absolute opposite. But America should encourage and establish a free trade exclusively with African Americans in Africa. Like, what? Like, man, it matters. If we talking about black-owned businesses, we got our own. This is like our own plug, our own supply. Man, you know how much they be raping Africa for resources? Resources? They ain't helping them. Like, if a free trade was to occur between African Americans and Africa, man, that would stimulate the African economy and the African American economy. Man, it would make, see, but they don't want that shit. That would make them fucking formidable world superpower. But that's what America should do. Like, that'll be in your best interest to America. But instead, they'd rather just keep us separated and just freely rape and steal from Africa. Encourage wars, take down dictators, install dictators. But I envision a day, one day, if that was to ever occur, free trade between Africa and African Americans. Like, just that synergy, that business, man, look, that would take over the world. We wouldn't need no motherfucking land or no money from no America, because we'd be swimming Scrooge McDuck style in our own shit. That's what we should be on. Encouraging American businesses and African businesses to link up. Well, that was your boy King Dow speaking on reparations. And there's going to be a lot I speak on this subject. So this is going to be one of many reparation topics. I'm going to have it on a podcast. I'm going to fucking have a top 10 list. So you motherfuckers know how I really feel about this goddamn reparations topic. But it's your boy King Dow 225 with another King Speaks. So hit that like and subscribe, become part of the kingdom.